Hi, Sonia with the Inspired Pen, and I have a walkthrough I'm going to do on this custom vintage journal that I finished. It's been interesting trying to get things done and homeschool at the same time. I gotta say, it's been really interesting, but I managed to finish this one. I really like how this one turned out. It's got a lot of vintage in it. This is a permanent bound. I sewed in all three signatures, which are very chunky. This book is really chunky. It's got the button closure with the elastic that you just pull around. It's got all this great lace on it. Butterfly that I inked around the edges, so I like that. And I did a lot of embellishments in this. Like I said, this is a custom one for somebody that wanted it to look very vintage and also has a great love of burlap. So that's why there's the burlap cover. I inked all the flowers in here to give them more of a aged look. And then I used this great Wanderlust paper line. I just love it. It's really pretty. And I did a bunch of different things in here. I've got library pockets in here that I embellished and inked, pages that are inked, the music pages, the coffee stained sheets. And we've got an old envelope that is also a tuck spot, some vintage washi tape on there, just to give it more of that aged look. I used the mulberry paper in this one just because I like how it looks. It gives it a little bit of extra color. This is another tuck spot, and it's such a big tuck spot. I thought this would be a great place for the pictures that she wants to put in here, because I already know what she wants to put in here, so that made it a little bit easier to do the custom work. And lots of that more vintagey looking paper. And then I've got this page that's all embellished with a tag tuck spot, and that I spray inked the paper doilies in this one, just to give them more of that rough, rustic kind of aged look that she was looking for. She is very outdoorsy and does all sorts of traveling and stuff, so I thought, oh, that would be a great place to start. It's got some wood pieces that I've glued in, tuck spot again, and then a lot of the little sayings. This is another tuck spot here with a full sheet of paper tuck spot. I didn't have to fold that one, which is kind of nice, and I actually sewed that to the mulberry paper just to give it more texture. And then we've got this tuck spot, so it's got two separate tuck areas. It's got a really nice quote on there, a place to write things here, plus a pull-out note card, and then another bigger pull-out to do the whatever writing she wants to do in it. And then I made these really cute little embellishments that are journal spots, so they're really, decorated with the lace and different tags and stuff and the butterflies, and then they open up to give you some extra tuck spots. And then I've got more of that really vintage music paper in here. That's the first signature. And then this one starts with the big, that is a big piece of lace. It's like 2 inches across. And then lots of different paper in this one as well. More of the coffee stained paper. Paper edging, just because it looks really pretty. This one is the mulberry paper with the tuck spot in it with the quote on it. And it's just a bunch of different techniques I used in this one. Again, there's that doily that I distressed with the spray ink, and I did kind of I roughed out some of it so the ink would stick to it a little bit better. That is also a tuck spot. And then the back edge of that one is this really beautiful collage piece that is also a tuck spot for this tiny card. And then we've got this page, so I put the ties on this one, and then it's got a tuck spot. It's got a card that flips up. I kind of like the flip ups. I think they're kind of neat. And then more of that seam binding on the top of it, just because it gives it more texture and more dimension. Then we've got another tuck spot here with another paper trim. A lot of sewing in this one. This one was pretty sewing intensive, which I love the sewing. It's so much fun to do the sewing in these. And here's another embellishment that is also, it serves a purpose. So you take the paper clip part off of there, and then this folds down, so you've got a little mini collage here and a place to write. And then this is a tuck spot, and then above is a tuck spot with a couple different note sheets in there. I think she'll really like that because it's very interactive. She said she wanted something that was really fun, so I tried to make this not only vintage but also fun. And then the last one is this signature here. I did this spot here, which is, this is a note card that I attached the same paper line to and embellished it, and that's a tuck spot there, and then there's another tuck spot back behind it. So that's kind of fun. I think she'll really like that one. There's more of that lace, more of the sewing, the paper trim. And then this one, I really like this picture. And this is also another tuck spot with some aged paper. And another one. And this paper clips in. I mean, these little edges will kind of hold it in, but I thought the paper clip was kind of nice. Gives it more of a metallic feel to it. This one, I took the doily and I made a corner pocket out of it. So this is a tuck with a corner pocket embellished with one of the butterflies that are cut out of the book pages. And then this side also has a tuck with the doily, so she can also tuck stuff under here as well. Lots and lots of tuck spots. Here's another one. She can do, tuck big things back in here. And that's sewn on. And here's another one like that with the bigger, I left the lace open and there's enough tension on here, it will hold things in there. And this is another one of the drop down embellishments that I did that is also, it's an embellishment plus it's a journaling spot. She can always put tuck little receipts or ticket stubs or whatever she wants to in there. I think she'll really like it. I'm hoping she really likes it. This is a washi tape collage that I did. And then this one, so this is an envelope. It's got a spot. See, I can put my hand back here. It's a really big tuck behind this with the flowers that I distressed. This is a tuck spot that I embellished. And I really like how this page turned out. I think it's really just beautiful as a page, but it'll look really pretty with more stuff in there. And then go through here a little bit more, and then this would be the last tuck here. So it's got that vintage looking note paper there on that coffee stained paper. And then the other side of that is this one with the guest check in it. And that is the end of it. So I think it turned out really nice. This one was it's for a friend, so it is, I wanted it to turn out just really beautiful for her, and I think it did. I'm hoping she really likes it. We'll be dropping this off to her today. Anyway, that is my share. Thank you.